What's up, family? Check in. Trying to get this name right. We look straight right there. How y'all doing today? Family, check in. How y'all doing today? Talk to me. How you doing? Invite some people in while I'm going through it. Y'all, how y'all doing? I'm inviting people in right now. Just how y'all doing? It's just me by. Hey there, family. I'm inviting people in. It's just me today on the live, so I'll be doing all the work. It's all right though. How y'all day going? Everybody having a good day? Alright, we should have quite a few. Alright, waiting on a couple more people to come in here for our lesson real quick. We're gonna be talking about mindset. Alright, we talked about it on Sunday, but I wanted to hit it home again with the mindset talk because a lot of people are skipping over the mindset, and it is very vital that we pay attention to that because that is the thing that that'll drive us to life, through life and through our business. But a lot of people are really skipping over it because they see it as being minuscule. So that's a big part of kind of what's going on, why people business fails, why they fail in life and things of that nature, because their mind not right. And a lot of people, they fail to recognize that. All right, and I feel like it's definitely something that got to be addressed because people are going to tell you how you can make money, the different money moves you can make, but if your mental state isn't right, you won't be able to do too much. And that's the biggest issue that I've been seeing in a lot of people that want to start a business or get into business or just get their life together, period. It don't even have to be about business. Is that their mindset is just not there, all right, for them to prosper in the ways that they, they intend to or they have goals to. And that's because of the way that they're thinking, all right? So going into this mindset talk, all right, you gotta get your mind right. So one thing I want to say is just tell me, you can drop it in the comment box. Just tell me if I'm crazy, all right? I know me personally, when I wake up and things like that, I'll have this mentality of where I feel something going on in my spirit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly what it is, but I know it's there. And it's like telling me, all right, you need to get up. You need to do something. You need to be great today. And I answer that call every single day that I wake up. But it's a lot of people out here, we get that same call when we wake up, all right, about our spirit, through our spirit, and it's telling us we need to go do something. We need to be great. We need to go start this. We need to go start, but we don't answer that call, all right? And it leaves that void in our life where we're feeling like something is missing. And it is because you're not taking action. But a lot of people haven't unlocked that gift of taking action. And I believe that's a lot of the problem for us, as a people, as a community, and as a whole. All right, because that is our inner voice that is talking to us, but we ignore our inner voice a lot of the time. And we shouldn't ignore it all the time, I would say, but we definitely can't listen to all our thoughts because all of our thoughts aren't good thoughts. And we know that we had that conversation when we talked about putting your thoughts, into the email kind of package, getting rid of the junk mail, separating it from the important mail and things of that nature. All right. And another thing with life and in business, when you're going on, we have to recognize that we have slow progress. All right. Especially if you're someone that's a pioneer or a pathfinder like myself. All right. And you never had, hey there, Charles. All right. You have, you're a pathfinder. All right. And there's no one before you that's doing what you've done. There will be slow progress. And you have to understand that it's okay to have slow progress. All right, slow progress is better than no progress. That's what I tell everybody. All right, once you stop and you seize it, you are done, all right? And that is when the disappointment set in, and that's when you go back to that same low frequency that you've been operating at, all right? Because the thing that we fail to realize, and it's just crazy to me, that we don't realize that we are trauma bonded as a people to our mentality, all right? A lot of people really don't realize that we're trauma bonded, all right? So when something doesn't go our way or we don't like it, we go back into this stage of suffering, all right? And we go to this stage of suffering, all right, because we're so familiar with it, all right? We're so used to that suffering. So when you're familiar with something, that is your foundation. And building a foundation on suffering and not a sound mindset, you are setting yourself up to fail. And a lot of us have to realize that. All right, so I have 3 points and I want you to write this down, all right? So this is your call to action. I want you to write these 3 things down. If you're using it in your phone, I want you to, or whatever you're doing, you got a pen or pad, I'll use some time, but I want you to write these 3 things down, all right, that'll help you with, to stop ignoring your gifts, all right? There's 3 things you'll write down. I'll give you a second to write that down, all right? Well, I'll take a sip of this good water here. All right. So y'all ready? Let me know if y'all ready. Press the number 1. All right, let me know if y'all ready. Because I don't want to go too fast. I don't want to go too slow. This is my midweek lesson, so typically I go live on Sundays, but in the middle of the week, I try to give y'all that little juice, that new information that I came across, because I do a lot of reading and research. So when it's fresh in my head, I make sure I get it out to y'all as fast as possible. All right. All right, so it seems like we just about ready. All right, so the 3 points, all right, I want you to write down. All right, 1, all right. These are 3 simple points, all right. Number 1, stop distracting yourself. All right, number 1, stop distracting yourself. You have to stop distracting yourself with meaningless activities, meaningless things that you're doing in a day. All right, you have to stop distracting yourself. All right, so stop distracting yourself. That's number 1. All right, number 2, stop drifting. All right, so with drifting, I think about cars. All right, but with drifting, I'm talking in the sense of just stop being that person that's out here living. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all know that one person that's just really out here. They're just living, da 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 da. They're not advancing. They're not trying to advance. They're not trying to learn new things, and they're just falling into that cycle of traditionalism that has plagued, the Black community and just people in general, their mindset, their families. All right, because traditionalism hasn't helped us at all. All right, the most successful people in this world are untraditional, and we have to realize that as well. And you hear their untraditional stories, but you don't, take heed to it. And that's a lot of the problem as well, all right? And then the last one, stop procrastinating, all right? I know sometimes I can't procrastinate, but I guess I got, I don't know if it's such thing as good procrastination, because I like to take me a good nap, all right? And that'd be my procrastination. But we got to stop procrastinating, all right, as well, all right? And stop putting things off, because when we put things off, we leave that opportunity, that window of opportunity for somebody else to take off on an idea, to infiltrate our lives if they can, if we're not educated on a particular topic, and, and a situation may arise, all right? So you have to get rid of that complex as well. Now, what I want you to also look at is people and ourselves, me too as well, we have to realize that there is a difference between being busy and there's a difference between being productive, all right? So with being busy, you're pretty much just doing stuff, or by definition, it's said you have a great deal to do, all right? But with being productive, you're producing and achieving results, all right? You have a plan that's in place or action plan that you're completing. That's being productive, all right? So we definitely have to know the difference between being busy and productive, because that busy is not getting us anywhere. But being productive, that is what is going to take us to the next level, because when we're productive, we're actually producing, we're actually trying to get results. All right. And a lot of people, they're missing the point on that, because they think just because they're running around all around town, they're doing something that's, productive, but they're really not. Hey, they're German. All right. And they're really not. They're just busy. All right. Now, we're going to the mindset. So we got to identify our inner conflict. So this is the meat of what we're going to get into. All right. All right. So with mindset, you'll hear a lot of gurus, you'll hear a lot of mentors and everybody talk about this just a tad bit. But you have to think about this. A lot of people are saying mindset, but they aren't really teaching the mindset. All right. Mindset, like I said, I came up with this statement today in my head. I was like, mindset is overstated, but underrated. All right. Mindset is overstated, but underrated. So make sure you write that down. All right. Your mindset is, the word is overstated, but underrated. And what I mean by that is we have people that say your mindset, your mind, if you could put your mind to it, you could do it. But 90% of the people not putting their mind to these ideas. All right. And the word is overstated, but it's underrated because your mindset is what driving everything that you are doing. And we see this time and time again. And just for example, let's say you started a business. You may have already started a business. All right. It was just an idea in your head. Like literally it was an idea in your head. But then you put that idea into action and manifested what you wanted. All right. That is your mindset working for you. That is putting your mindset to work. All right. It's not just, having an idle mind. That is dangerous because that's when we get stagnant and there is no progress. And a lot of people, they will look over that. All right. Now, with the mindset, I wanted to kind of intertwine business just a little bit. Here I got my notes with me. All right. You have to think of your business and your mindset as being synonymous. All right. Being one and the same. All right. That's what I'm saying right there. Being one and the same, because a lot of people, they think their mindset for their business and their mindset for their life is different, but the two, they're really the same. All right. Because when your mindset is not clear, your business will not be clear. All right. And when you have a cluttered mind, you will have a cluttered business. All right. You can't be a person out here trying to run a business, but you're not right mentally. All right, because it will show in your work and it will show in your customer service. It will show in the value that you give back to people. All right. And a lot of people skip over that. They think that stuff is not important and it's minuscule, but good customer service drives more customers. Word of mouth is very powerful. All right. Because when people know you give back that value and you do good work and you have good temperament, even when things are rough, they're more apt to tell others about you and they're more apt to spend with you forever because they know you are a good person and they know you are a person of standards and foundation. All right. So that is definitely something that you cannot skip over. All right. Now, all right. So another thing I want to go into as well with changing your mind. All right. You have to understand that you are an extension of your business. All right. If you have a failing mindset, you will have a failing business. All right, this is going back to me talking about your mindset and your business, your life and your business being synonymous with one another. They're right here with each other. All right, it's like a tight rope. All right, and if you don't have it together, that it's gonna keep going farther and farther. It's gonna be ready to snap. All right, and you're gonna lose everything that you work for because your mind isn't right. All right. I'll be going into my last part that I really want to talk about. We have to lose our self-defeating talks, all right? Our self-defeating talks, all right? Now, the self-defeating talk that I see most people have is that, and they don't realize it, and it's okay because you have to unlearn and relearn at this point. And one thing I wanted to hit on, I was a psych major as well, so most of the things that we will learn and that are ingrained in us, they happen before we are like 7 years old. So most of that stuff that is happening in our prefrontal cortex, all right, that the prefrontal cortex helps in determine how we think. All right. So most of that stuff, we are a sponge at that point in learning. All right. So that stuff is ingrained in us. So we have to unlearn and relearn some of the stuff. So having that negative self-talk with things such as money. Let's talk about money. You'll have a person that says, all right, I want to have this phenomenal amount of income. I want to do this, I want to do that with my income. But in the same breath, they will say something like, it's hard to make money. The two cannot coexist, all right? They cannot coexist. How are you going to say you want to make money and then in the same breath say it's hard to make money? You are defeating the idea before it even manifested. So before it even put it out into the universe, you cannot do something like that. All right. You can't be problem based when you're talking about your ideas. You have to be solution based. All right. You just tell yourself, I'm going to get this money. All right. All right. It may take a little bit longer than usual, but you're going to get this money. All right. And then also going into it as well with business and relationships. All right. And this business relationship, and it could be life relationships as well. You have people that, I want this fruitful relationship with people. I want this great business partner. I wish this guru would work with me. They're a millionaire, this and that. But in the same breath, they'll say, I don't trust nobody. and scream it on social media all day. I don't trust nobody, forget everybody. I ain't doing that. I ain't working with nobody. I'm going to do it myself. That's not going to work. That's really not going to work. Let me know, is this making sense to y'all? Let me know, is this making sense to y'all, what I'm saying about your mindset and the inner conflicts that we're having? Let me know, because I don't want to be up here wasting my time with y'all. All right. Not that I feel like I'm wasting my time. All right. So, and one thing, we have to change our mind and change our way of thinking, all right? That's the biggest part that I said. We have to change our mind and our way of thinking, all right? Because you were born to succeed, and you have to realize that. You are born to succeed. It don't matter how hard your life is or what you got going on. You are born to succeed. Now, the picture of success, I think that's what a lot of people, I know that's what a lot of people struggle with, because we're comparing ourselves to a lot of different people and a lot of different things that we see on social media. So it feels like our idea, our mindset, our product, or our life isn't as great as it should be, or it isn't where it is. But you're exactly where you are supposed to be based off of the work that you have done in your life. All right. If you put in minimal work, you're going to have minimal results. All right. If you putting in that slow work, you're going to have the slow progress. All right. Because it's it's not like a secret formula or anything. The more work you put in, and productive work, I'll say, the more productive money you're going to get, product and things of that nature. The more you output, the more you're going to get back. All right. You have to understand that as well. All right. If you're giving minimal effort, but you want gigantic gains, it's not going to happen like that. I'm here to tell you it will not happen like that. All right. And remember, like I said before, slow progress, all right, is better than no progress. All right. And then one other thing. All right. You can become what you expose yourself to. All right. Now, that is good or bad. And you have to realize that you can become what you expose yourself to. Now, I'll tell you one thing that I did this past week that has helped me out tremendously. I have unfollowed probably about 400 to 500 people on my social media, Instagram alone. All right. Because I started to realize that I am letting people have access to me, and I'm having access to their pages that have literally no type of, like, they have nothing they're giving to me. You got people up here doing things I don't agree with, talking about things that aren't necessary whatsoever. They're not giving anything back. So I have like a whole new list of followers that are all like movers, shakers, thinkers, and doers. So my mindset is shifting as well. So when I get on social media, it's not like I'm on there for entertainment in some aspects, but I'm on there also to learn from these people and see what they're doing, because I will get on different people's lives just to see what they're talking about, because they might have a message from me that might resonate. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get on live and then I see somebody up here just smoking weed sitting at the bus stop, all right, counting 10 pennies. All right, so that's hey, you could become what you expose yourself to. All right, you expose yourself to a bunch of millionaires on social media. All right, you can potentially become that millionaire, or just improve your amount of income just based off of being around those people with that mindset that's gonna go get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're around a bunch of people that don't have any mental capacity to do better or want better in their lives, always complaining about what's not this and what's not that, but they're not doing anything about it, you will become that. All right. You have to change your way of thinking and change your circle as well. All right. And I'm writing a book right now. And I put in there, I can't remember exactly how I go with that quote, but I was basically saying that you have to audit the people around you that are in your circle, because if you don't audit those people that are in your circle and you're not getting better, then that's a problem. All right, because we should not be the same if we're all in the same circle. We all grew up together. We should be advancing. If one person is here and you're here, eventually it's going to be a huge separation to the point where things just fall apart and the wheels fall off, because you're not on the same level. And it's not like an argument or something's going to happen. It's just a natural separation because of the elevation. You cannot be around somebody that's stagnant, because you will become stagnant. And when you have that mindset, you're going to manifest different things in your life. All right. All right, so I wanted to read one page. If you haven't joined the book club, you could do that. You could click the link in the bio. Hey there, Jeremy. All right, you could click the link in the bio. We still got the book club open. You can subscribe to the group. All right, but this is the book that we're reading this month, The 4 Agreements. Now, this book is very, very powerful, and it works on your mindset, The 4 Agreements. All right, a lot of people downplay books, but I don't know why. All right, and the only thing that I could come up in my head with And I hate to play the blame game, but I believe that it comes from when we were in elementary school and things of that nature, and we were kind of force-fed to read books that we didn't necessarily like or we didn't necessarily agree with. So now as adults, we take that same mentality, into adulthood, and we're not reading or trying to advance our life. This is like a self-improvement book, a self-transformation book. Now, I want to read one page to you from this book that's very powerful, all right? That I'll read to you out this book. It's very powerful, and just that page alone will convince you to get this book. This is stuff we talk about. This is stuff that I'm reading that's helping me transform my mental capacity, my mental thoughts, and things that I believe, all right? So I'm going to read just this one page. Just bear with me. I could read, too. I ain't one of those people that all right? I could read, all right? All right, so it's on page 122. It's called Heaven on Earth, all right? All right, I want you to forget everything you have learned in your whole life. This is the beginning of a new understanding, a new dream. The dream you're living is your creation. It is your perception of reality that you can change at any time. You have the power to create hell, and you have the power to create heaven. All right, so it's telling you, you have the power to create hell or heaven. Now, they're not talking about some spooky heaven in this world or anything. They talking about your heaven and your hell that's on earth. All right, because we all know that person that's negative and they just create holy hell in their life. And then we know that happy person that's always happy, that's upbeat, they be ready to go in the morning, that's creating a heaven on earth. Now, I'll keep going, all right, on this one. All right, why not dream a different dream? Why not use your mind, your imagination, your emotions to dream heaven? All right, your emotions to dream heaven. All right, because a lot of people skip over that. Our emotions play a huge part in what we do, because our emotions, all right, that is mental. But when those emotions escape our mind, they come into our feelings. Now, the feelings, like I said before, our feelings, that's the thing that make us want to go out here and do some crazy things and tear the whole world down. All right, but our emotions is right here in our head, all right? And some people, and you have to realize that we as human beings, some of our most deepest, darkest secrets and thoughts, nobody hear them but us, all right? But when we let them thoughts out and seep into our feelings, that is when we do the most, destruction, all right? Now, let me go into this last part. Why not use your mind, your imagination, and your emotions to dream heaven? Just use your imagination and a tremendous thing will happen. Imagine that you have the ability to see the world with different eyes whenever you choose. Each time you open your eyes, you see the world around you in a different way. Close your eyes and then open them and look outside. What you will see is love coming out of the trees, love coming out of the sky, love coming out of the light. You will perceive love from everything around you. This is the state of bliss. All right, I'll just stop right there. All right. So that's just enough right there for you to change your mindset. All right, the 4 agreements. All right, a very, very good book for self-transformation. All right, if you never read it or anything or had a hope, it's a very good book for self-transformation and self-improvement. All right, it's very, very powerful. All right, it make you challenge everything that you know. It helps you realize everything that you've been taught. It may have been a lie to you, and it may be sold up in traditionalism, as I say. And that traditionalism is a thing that we've been taught since we was young, but we still got 4 generations of poverty soldiers. You know what I'm saying? So it's something that got to change, all right? We have to have that traditional path and our untraditional path. We have to have our untraditional mindset that change the things around us. You may seem crazy at first. We all seem crazy. My family say I talk crazy to them, and it said somebody gifted me. It definitely, yeah, it's a great book. All right, and my family sometimes, they call me crazy, or they'll call me white boy or something like that. I don't care. But I know I have a group of people around me that believe in that, all right? And they are changing and manifesting different things. That's why our lives are totally different. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to fall into that trap of being this same old person that y'all being, you know what I'm saying? And then thinking you living a life, but you really not. There's more to it than just working, and even running your business and paying bills. There's more to life out there. We got to realize, and we got to change our mindset, all right? Now, yeah, all right, so, yeah, that's our book that we reading in the book club as well. Definitely transforming. And the website, because I forgot, all right, it's still 20% off or better. Some stuff is marked down to like 30% right now. Tomorrow morning, probably tonight, probably at 12 a.m. tonight, I'll be changing it back over because it's just time. It's been up there for like a week and a half. All right, and then I'm about to get a whole new inventory in, all right, of shirts and things of that nature. So this is one of our newest shirts. This is the new one that's coming in, the BLK Agenda. And if you go on the website, you will see the meaning of the shirt. This shirt has a very deep meaning to me. All right, every last part of this shirt has a meaning. All right, it's not just a logo that look cute. All right, what you say, Jasmine? This is the book right here, The 4 Agreements. Y'all could screenshot it. All right, it's called The 4 Agreements by Donald Ruiz. You can find it on Amazon for about $6. You get the audio book, I think it's like 7 or so. And then I know at Barnes & Noble, I bought it for like $13. I like the physical copy because I like to take notes and stuff like that because it helped with me when I write down stuff. I feel like it manifests better in my life. All right. And one more thing I want to tell y'all as well. Don't forget, we still had a free business plan out there on the website as well. And we have the elevator pitch. And I'll be adding a goal sheet to it as well. And I hope y'all see the progression that I'm doing right now. I got the free business plan. We got the elevator pitch. We got the goal setting. Like, we literally helping you scale and build your business up. Just the startup part, all right? And I hope a lot of people see that. Like, I'm really trying to help and give back from, from the resources that I've gotten and how I can help you improve your business or going forward, all right? And I'm also doing consulting now with business startups as well. So I'm definitely here for if you're looking to start a business, get your LLC, get your EIN number, and marketing as well. We get you a landing page as well. I have a marketing person, Marky. She's awesome. We get the landing page and doing your logos as well. So we got the whole nine going on with the consulting firm. So if you need help with that, I'll be here for you because I've seen there's a need for our people, who want to start a business. So, I'm trying to fill that void, right here in our community, help everybody that I can. And we're not hitting you over the head either with no prices and nothing like that. We understand everybody working and things of that nature. So we are here for you. All right. And I want everybody to know that we definitely are here for you. And I'm here to just change the narrative. Like, I feel like we have to be here for one another, especially right now, because it's like a black renaissance. Either black, white, purple, green, it don't matter. You see what's going on outside, all right? It's crazy, all right? But we are progressing and we have to, keep our foot on the gas. We cannot let up right now, and we have to soak up all this education as well that we are going into. So I believe, just manifesting those thoughts, monetizing your talents, and mastering your talents before you monetize them, all right? Because you want to be kind of a master at what you're doing so you could, excel at it, help others, and then help others make money off of what you teach them. Because I definitely believe in, teaching people what I know, because there's way too much money out here. I am not one of the people that's going to hold you back. I'll teach you what I know because I know how to go get it. You could teach people something, they still might not go get it. That's another factor. Like we was talking about, that mindset. It's that mindset. You could teach anybody anything, but that don't mean they necessarily going to go get it. All right, so that was pretty much it. Oh yeah, as well, I haven't really announced this to anybody, but I believe we're gonna say hopefully we'll put it out in the universe. Everything went through. I already paid the invoice for it, but I think they called me back. I'm not sure what that was about. I'll be having entrepreneur flashcards that'll be coming out, so they'll be for ages. I believe it's I think I put 4+, so 4+ on the box. So we'll definitely have 4+ entrepreneur flashcards. So there'll be words that kids could use and flashcards parents could use as well. And it'll have cards in there for you to set your goals, for children to set their to share their goals. So the entrepreneur flashcards, they're on pre-order right now. They're on the website. So if you got kids or you got nieces, nephews that you want to teach about business, and it's on a very basic level with the words, so they'll know what a line of credit is, what a credit union is, what a bank is, what stock is, and things of that nature. I've created that. And I'm also in the works of trying to create a course as well for the children, so they could I could walk them through how to use these flashcards and have a deeper understanding of the words and kind of ingrain it in there, because I've been teaching my nieces whenever they get back over here to my house, because they been with their dad, I'll have them come on live so you could actually see us walk through it. All right, because that's the best teacher. Having the student come up here and talk to you about it. All right, because I work with them when they get over here. I don't just have them over here being idle, because a lot of our kids, they get that idle mindset and they start to operate at that low frequency, and I see that a lot, especially when they're going from different households. And I make sure I stay on top of them as well. And that's what I'm saying. I like, the kids, we have to catch them very early on, because they are sponges, and everything that's around them, their environment, from where they're going, they soak it up, all this knowledge, and they're taking it in and seeing and internalizing what's right and what's wrong for them in their brain. So, you have to talk to these kids. That's another thing. I will have probably a live session on parenting. I know I don't have a kid, but I know about parenting and things we should be doing better for our community that could help us, move forward. So that's the next project. I haven't really told a lot of people. It's been up on the website, but I just haven't told a lot of people about it. But I will start marketing it, and you will get annoyed with me. All right, but it will be for the betterment of the community and our people. All right, with the flashcards that'll be coming out. Positive parenting, I'm all for it. Yes, for sure. All right, and I appreciate y'all for tuning into the live. As always, I know it's midweek, everybody, busy. You might be working, you might be running your business, but I appreciate y'all really tuning in and listening to what I got to say. And I hope this, this resonates with someone on this live as well. And, you go get it. Everything you want to get, I'm hoping you go get it. Well, I know you're going to go get it. You just remember, you got to put your mindset to it. All right, and remember what I said, all right? Mindset is overstated but underrated. All right, it's overstated but it's underrated. All right, everybody gonna scream mindset, but they gonna downplay it when it's time to put in that work. All right, and work on your mental. All right, because you cannot let your mind be idle. You need to read. You need to go look at some webinars. All right, you need to look at these videos on YouTube or something you're about to do. All right, and doing some deep research instead of just going out there blindly. All right, because that's not the best way to go about it. All right. And then the other thing that I said earlier, I want to leave you with, whatever you expose yourself to, you can become, all right? And that could be good or bad, all right? So make sure you're on the right path of what you want to become, all right? That's all I pretty much got for you. Like, share, repost, you know what I'm saying? If you got any questions about, getting your business started, like I said, I got the consultation up and running on the BLK Agenda page. And then we have the business plan, the elevator pitch up there for free for you. And I'll also be adding a goal sheet probably this week. We'll see what Marky doing for our marketing team. All right, and we'll get that to y'all because like I said before, it's a real need for it, and people need to understand the advantage of starting your business, even if you're not really doing nothing with it yet. But understand the advantage of having a business and the taxes that's going on, all right? Because it's time for us to get it. It's time for us to create our own reparations. It's time for us to do for self right now, all right? Because we waking up, all right? And I see it, all right? And I know y'all feel it, all right? I know y'all feel it on social media. You feel it in your family. You feel it outside. You feel it in TV and everything. So don't ignore that feeling, all right? Get yourself right. Get your mind right. And then, get yourself right first, but then help the people that want to be helped, all right? Do not get that God complex, all right? That's one thing. Don't get that God complex or that superhero complex where you thinking you could save everybody. Like somebody told me, your ass is not MC Hammer. You cannot help everybody, all right? They had me laughing, but it was so true, all right? You ain't MC Hammer, all right? But that's it. Peace and love. Well, do y'all have any questions? That's the next thing. Q&A. I forgot all about that. I started, going off. Everything started going in my head. Y'all have any questions about anything before I go? I'll give y'all about what time is? All right, I'll give y'all about 5 minutes. If anybody even has a question, I'll give you about 5 minutes. Or anybody want to come in on the live? Yeah, because if you don't have any questions, I'm gonna shut it down. All right, and make sure you're writing things down. All right, I'll say that too. While y'all thinking on that thought, like I have a whole notebook of different stuff that I write down, all right, and I use because it's just like I know if I don't write it down, I'm gonna forget it, and once I forget it, it belongs to the streets, as we say. All right, But that's it for me. If we don't have any questions, I will see y'all on Sunday. It's still pending that I'll be on Chris Redding's webinar. If it is, I'll be talking about generational wealth and intellectual property that day. So that'll be something that I'll go in on with him on Sunday if everything goes well and we get the session recorded and whatnot. That'll be what's coming up, generational wealth and intellectual property. It'll be on another level than what we talked about. And then the week after that, we'll have a guest host coming in to talk about stocks. All right. So peace and love, family. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you for tuning in. All right. Be easy.